Hi, welcome to our new video. In this video, I am going to talk about how to automate customer feedback on ERP Next. So there can be multiple use cases where you would like to have your customer feedback. It can be either on delivery of goods, either on sales, either for after sales support, or general feedback from your customer. So you can automate this whole part where you can take feedback from your customer using ERP Next. So in today's video, I'm going to take this particular use case for delivery. So I'm going to try and capture feedback related to delivery of certain goods that I've done for one of our customers. So let's begin. Let's see how to do this on ERP Next. Let's jump into it. Alright, so this is our ERP Next interface. So the first thing that we need to do is to create a doc type. So to save some time, I've already created a doc type in ERP Next called delivery feedback, and I have defined all the fields that I want on this particular form. So just to keep it neat, I have defined two sections as well. One is delivery details, so this will give a kind of good user experience that okay, this section will contain all the fields related to delivery. So over here I've added a field for the delivery note. I have chosen the type as link. I have linked it with the doc type delivery note. Similarly, customer, I have linked it to customer doc type. Contact, I have linked to the contact doc type. Also what I've done is using ERP Next, I'm trying to fetch the value for this field from the delivery node. So I've defined that I want ERP Next to fetch value from delivery node, and this is the name of the field on this doc type, right? So using this simple definitions, I am going to automate as much as I can. Okay, so the form is pretty simple. Delivery details, it specifically says that okay, this section is related to delivery details. If I enter the delivery node, it will fetch the customer and the customer contact automatically, and the feedback section will specifically be the input part where the customer will provide their feedback. They can tell us okay, was the product delivered well packed, yes or no. So they can select their input, their feedback. How would you rate the service of our delivery agent? They can select the rating. Also you can define the description for the input, saying that okay, 1 being lowest for worst service and 5 being highest for best service. So it gives the customer a kind of idea of what the input parameters mean. Alright, so once we've created the doc type with the required fields, so over here you're basically designing the form. So design the form in a way so that you minimize inputs and improve the user experience, right? So you've created the form by creating a new doc type. Now the next step is to create a web form from the doc type. So let's move back to the ERP Next interface and try to create a web form. So I'll just navigate to the web form from the awesome search bar by clicking on web form list. I'll add a web form and I will add a title delivery feedback. So as soon as I type in the title, the route is populated automatically. Select the doc type. So I will select the doc type that I created earlier, delivery feedback. So there are certain flags over here. You can publish it by selecting this flag. You can also enforce login authentication if you select this flag. You can apply document permissions, allow print, allow incomplete form. So it will allow the user to save a particular form, come back and then edit it. So you have multiple options over here. Then the interesting part over here is you need to click on this get fields, and as soon as you click on that, the system will automatically fetch all the fields that are defined on the doc type and fill in this table for you, including the options. Then we can save this. So this is created. Now one thing that we need to do is on all the link fields we need to allow read on all link options. So if you don't allow this, so if you want to expose the web form without authentication, and if the user does not have rights to the link options like the delivery notes or the customers, etc., the users will not be able to fill in the form. So on all the link doc types you can just enable allow read on all link options. You can make certain fields mandatory, read only, etc. over here. So this is similar to the ERP Next customized form interface. So I'll make this as read only because this is not an input parameter. So I'll make all the things that are not input as read only so that the end user cannot change it. So I'll make this as read only. Once that is done, I'll go ahead and save this, and then let me go ahead and publish this, save it, and that's it. So as soon as I do this, I can see this on website. So once we've designed the web form, the next step to automate this is to configure a notification that will be triggered on certain event. So let us take a look at how to do that. So let's jump in back to the ERP Next interface. Now navigate to the notification list. So this is another feature within the ERP Next or Frappe framework, which lets you configure certain notifications which you can send either through email or SMS or even WhatsApp with version 13 Twilio integration. So you can configure the notification that you want to send. So over here you define what will be the subject of the notification. If this is an email, this will be the subject of email, and you can make use of Jinja tags. So Jinja tags are just basically defining the variables in a particular format that computer understands. So there are certain guidelines provided over here, and some guidelines provided at the bottom of this form as well, so you can read that and follow it. It's fairly straightforward, but basically you define the variable which the computer will pick up to send certain values dynamically. So over here I want to say kindly provide feedback for doc name. So I have set this notification on document type delivery note. So whenever this notification is triggered, it will enter the document name, meaning the ID of the delivery note for which this notification is being triggered. Then I can choose to send the alert either on new, save, submit, cancel, days after, days before. So for example, let's say I want to collect the feedback maybe one day after the delivery note was posted, assuming that the customer will take some time to process the delivery and all that. So you can do that as well. So you can make use of these different knobs and trigger notifications based on your requirement. Right now I have just kept it on submit to showcase the feature. Who will be the sender? So you need to select an outgoing email. You need to configure an email address on ERP Next, select that. You can define conditions on which this notification will be triggered. You can make use of these conditions. It can be either based on the total value, based on date, based on status, all different sorts of fields and their values on this document. Then you can define the recipient. So right now I have defined the recipient as contact email. So in delivery note, if I go to the delivery note, in delivery note there is a field called contact person where the customer's contact is fetched automatically. So I'm making use of this field to trigger the email. So I'm defining the recipients over here. You can define a condition for each row of the recipient as well over here, and then you can define your message. You can define various variables over here. So I'm saying dear doc.contact person. Again, this is name of the field on the delivery note doc type. You can look at the properties by just going to the customize form, type in the name of the form for which you want to look up the properties, and it will show you the names. So you need to use the field names over here. Thank you for choosing us. We would appreciate your feedback on our delivery service. Please click on this link to register your feedback. So over here I am defining the URL of the web form. So this part is the URL for the web form, and over here I am also passing the value of a particular field, which is the delivery note, and I am saying that okay, pick up the value dynamically from the ID or name of the delivery note. So if you define this, when you submit the delivery note, these values will be picked up dynamically and sent to the customer. So let us try to trigger a feedback web form on submission of delivery note. So let me go ahead and just duplicate an existing delivery note so that we can showcase this feature quickly. So I'll duplicate this, save this, and so basically I am creating a delivery note for Sharma Electronics. I am sending 10 iPhones from this warehouse. So let me submit this. So as soon as I submit this, an email will be triggered now automatically. If I go to the email queue, I can see that this email is now in the queue. This is not sent. So this email will be sent when the scheduler checks and triggers this email. So just to keep it simple right now, I'll just click on this send now button, and this is now sent. Now let me check my email. Okay, so I've received this email automatically in my inbox. So I'll go here and say okay, of course I need to improve the formatting. You can do that in your notification doc type. You can provide line breaks and improve the formatting. So you can see this link is provided. Now as soon as I click here, the value of the delivery note is automatically set through the URL, and I can provide my feedback now. Was the product delivered well packed? Okay, yes. How would you rate the service? Number 4. What did we do well? Delivery time. What should we improve on? Maybe packing. Save. So you get a message saying your information has been submitted. Now if I go to my ERP Next interface, and if I navigate to the doc type delivery feedback, I will remove the filters. Now I have 2 feedbacks. So this is the customer, what is the rating, for which delivery note did we receive this feedback. So all this is captured automatically in ERP Next, within ERP Next. Now if I want to analyze, so the next step is to analyze this. So to analyze this, you can use simple report builder, which is again a standard feature of ERP Next to analyze the feedbacks. Go to the report, and here you can pick and choose whatever fields you want to see, and submit. So over here you will see all the feedback that was provided by the customer. You can also create query reports, script reports. Now this is within ERP Next, so you can create whatever report you want based on the data. So this is how you look at the reports. Also you can obviously export this report in an Excel file and do whatever analysis you want to do, so that even that is possible. Yeah, so that is how you automate the feedback process. So what are the advantages over other mediums of web form? So firstly, it is easy to create. It is a responsive web form. So this is a responsive web page. So this is how it will look on your mobile phone as well. So if your customer is on the move, they can easily provide the feedback on their phone. Next, you can auto trigger based on transactions. So if you use any other medium of web form, like let's say Google Form or SurveyMonkey or anything, you cannot auto trigger them based on certain events of your transaction. So in this case, if I want to trigger it after I complete a delivery, which is basically on submission of delivery note, or maybe with a delay of day or two, I can do that through the notification doc type, which is not possible through Google Form or SurveyMonkey or any other web form. It keeps the data in one database. Again, the whole idea of having ERP Next is to have one single database, one source of truth. So you have one single database. It improves your reporting. You can do whatever. You can do multiple joins. You can be creative and analyze the data as you want it. Easy to navigate to related entities. So let me show you what I mean by this. So if I go to a particular delivery note, this one, if you notice on the delivery note itself, on the connections section, I can see that there is one delivery feedback. So if you want to see if there is any feedback for this particular delivery note, you can just click here and it will filter it for that particular delivery note. You can come here and look at the feedback that you have received from the customers. Yeah, so these are the main advantages of creating a web form, and basically this is how you automate the whole feedback part on ERP Next. So this makes your life a lot easier. The more feedback you have from your customers, you can improve the customer experience, improve your sales. The advantages can be multifold. Alright, that's it from my side. I hope you like this video. Let us know your feedback. If you want to view videos on any particular topic, do let us know. We'll try to post a video on that. Thank you.